Hi, Englewood Mayor Michael Wilds here at the Elisabeth Morrow School. Newly minted and sworn to be your mayor for the 4th time. I start with a tour of the schools. We're here at a storied school with Dr. Beck, the head of school, and 2 very important citizens of the school. I had a chance to get acquainted. I want to thank Greg and Seth, holding the camera, photographer and head of facilities, for moving us along today. We met a month ago.
Yes.
And you invited me to come in, but you have history with the school. Tell us, please, your name and your connections.
Hi, nice to meet everyone virtually. I'm Elisabeth Gavet. I am an alumni of the school, and my children currently go here. Matthew, who is in the 3rd grade, and Benjamin in kindergarten. And this school is an amazing place.
Now, you went to the school yourself.
Yes.
And you moved back to the area because
of this school.
The school. What was the special ingredient, if you had to coin it, that made it important?
It taught me how to be a better person in this world, how to be a contributor, how to include people, and how to just be a good global citizen.
It's wonderful. And that, to me, is everything about education. You are the chair of the school. Also have a different flavor or story. Please tell us.
Hi everyone, I'm Hanita Wadia. I'm the president of the Board of Trustees. I've been a parent at Elisabeth Morrow for 17 years. I have 2 boys, lifers of Elisabeth Morrow. My older one now is a sophomore in college, and my younger one is in 8th grade. And the 17 years have gone by in a flash. It's truly a very special school with an incredible community, and it feels like home to us. It's just
you also moved into a community because you were going to try to use the school system, but as you explained it to me, you felt that there was something very special that was missing and that this campus, this school had it.
Yes.
What was that?
This school, I think the unique feature is that it's a very nurturing environment while it's also focuses on academic excellence, which is a unique combination, and they really pull out the best in every student. Every student comes with their own unique talents and gifts. And I feel at Elisabeth Morrow, I speak from experience, the faculty and the staff is highly qualified and talented, and they could really pull out the best from my children and all the students that go here.
So for those of you watching this, it may be an old movie for the younger people, but I remember seeing Animal House and hearing John Belushi said 7 years of college down the drain. You're here 17 years of experience, yes. So you see the effect that this school has with your child in college.
Yes.
And
yes.
You feel that they gave them the learning protocols and processing here,
yes.
to make it better for later.
Yes,
it's wonderful.
And truly, I think, I see my 19-year-old now, and he came in the Threes program at Elisabeth Morrow, and he is just this self-confident, self-aware, incredible young man who got his foundation here, and I am truly grateful and thankful that he came to this school.
And your family's from India.
My family's from India.
So the immigrant
yes.
experience and the multicultural diversity in this school is also unparalleled, as I understand.
It was very important to me for my kids to come in a school that was diverse and inclusive, and we felt that we belonged. And 17 years later, I feel as passionately about the school as the first day I walked into campus.
So Dr. Beck, you're going to talk to us about all the things that the school's renowned for when it comes to project-based learning, robust scholarships, the financial plans that are available for people. But why don't you take us on a tour and we'll talk some more.
Excellent. All right.
You're here about a year.
Thank you. Yes, absolutely. Thank you for joining us. I'm Mark Beck. I'm head of school. I'm the 8th head of school here at Elisabeth Morrow School. Been here about a year.
That's right.
And after being in education for 27 years, I've seen some of the best schools out there. And when I found Elisabeth Morrow, I kind of knew I hit the jackpot in what we're trying to get done here. Incredible community. We put our students first at the center, meet students where they are, and we're able to achieve some incredible things. So I'd love to have us walk around and see some of our students in action, see some of the teachers in action, and give you a snapshot into a day in the life. Above all else, we really focus on community and meeting students where they are, understanding their learning profiles, and getting them to accelerate from beyond to their passions, or if they need remediation, it's really a place where we can get students to really achieve great things, focused on our mission around getting kids to be ethical leaders and curious scholars, and global leaders. So thanks for tuning in. Mayor Mike, thank you.
Thank
Mike,
you.
so
No,
much
my
for
pleasure.
being here today.
Ethical leaders and global scholars. That's it's wonderful. We're going to take a tour, and if there are questions that come up, we'll tell people how they can reach out to you afterwards.
Absolutely.
Let's go see this wonderful school. And I want you to know, before I even got into the building, people wanted to know about my international travel. They wanted to know about who I came into contact with. They really went through precautions, and there was a very safe entrance to the campus. And the campus has multiple buildings, and there's redundancies in place with people and electronic equipment, just for the parents to know. Please.
Excellent. So we are in our Morrow house right now. This is our middle school where we serve students in grades 5 through 8. I see Ms. Eleni Sidarius, our head of middle school here.
Welcome
We're
to
on
Morrow
Facebook
House.
Live.
Thanks for being here. We're excited to show you our school.
So Morrow House is named after, please tell us a little history.
Yes, Morrow House is named after Elisabeth Morrow. She started the school, and this is the family's original home. So as you walk through, you're going to see some amazing original features like fireplaces and nooks and crannies that are part of the school's history. Elisabeth Morrow was kind of a pioneer in education, and this whole property is part of her legacy. So we're really proud of that.
Thank you. I believe that it was Dwight Morrow that was a United States Senator from New Jersey, and that the family led a storied life in public service. So
That's right. And he was
please,
the
lead on.
ambassador to Mexico.
All right, we're going to go upstairs.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Pleasure.
too. Thanks for being here.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Oh, bye guys. Ciao. See you soon. The music program here, I hear a trumpet in the background, also is...
Yeah, our music program, hope we can see a music class in a moment. Our music program is pretty incredible in the sense that every child studies a musical instrument, and that starts at our youngest ages.
Every child in the whole school.
Every child in the whole school, and they have 3 lessons per week. So we have a full orchestra, different chamber ensembles, many performances. But what we notice is when the students get through that music program, it really transfers over to the skills that we want in the classroom as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to visit a music class right now so we can see it in action. So before you do, I want to just focus on this right here.
The mission.
Our mission here is really centered on exemplary academics, character development, and a diverse, inclusive child-centered community. And for us, as far as what I think really holds us as a very special community are the 4 C's. The 4 C's are lived every day by our families, the teachers, the students. It's something that grounds us in how we interact with each other every day.
Wonderful. Hi, how are you? Oh, how are you? Lovely to see you. How's everything? Good?
Very good, and you, happy New
I'm
Year.
actually speaking at the Women's Club in a little while.
You are? Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
but
that's
at noon
wonderful.
they're having their first reception.
Oh, that's
Everything
great.
well with you?
Very
Is
good.
there a
Very good.
project or
Very
two
good,
or
very
things
good.
that
An
you
Englewood
could
rock
highlight?
star.
Yeah. It's great to see you here
As
in
well,
EMS.
thank you. Hi, how are you?
This is Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
Kevin is
I was
also
listening.
a rock star cellist.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
That's great.
Please, continue.
So
Yeah,
a
let's
little
listen
bit,
in.
We just started this for the first time, so we'll start at measure 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, awesome. Let's skip to measure 15.
Amazing.
Great, we're gonna come this
Amazing.
way.
We're going to
Great
go.
to see you, Mayor.
Enjoy Lebanon as well. Be safe.
Thank
Okay,
you.
Happy New Year.
You too.
So multiple times per week, students have these small lessons, and then once a week, they come together as a full orchestra.
This building is how old?
That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that.
Hi, and you're going to use evidence from chapter 10. Hi.
Hi there.
In order to support that. Hi.
Hi there. We are
Hi,
just
how are you?
walking through, boys and girls. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I wanted to quickly introduce the mayor of Englewood, Mayor
Hi,
Michael
everybody.
Wiles.
Hi, good morning, everybody. What class is this, if I may ask?
This is English.
English.
Somebody, 7th grade English. Would somebody like to share what we're reading, what we're working on? Nora, go ahead, nice and loud. That direction though, honey.
We're reading The Lord of the Flies. It's an allegory book, and it basically means that there's like also a hidden meaning. So on the surface, it might seem like the book is just about boys stranded on an island,
But it has other meaning.
Yeah, there's more meaning.
Do you like to read? You do? Everybody likes to read? Huh? Very good, very important. With all the digital world out there, my parents used to find me in the morning. I had a closet in my bedroom that had a light switch. So I would turn the light switch on and open the closet, and they would find me with a book. I would fall asleep reading. I haven't stopped reading, so very important to do that. Lovely to see everybody. The head of school and I have spoken about getting some of the students involved in some of the initiatives in the community here, particularly with Hurricane Ida. We've had a lot of our seniors that have been displaced, and trying to see if we can keep them engaged or reach out to them, and we'll use our English skills and maybe write some cards and notes and do what we can in these days of distance to bring people together. But thank you for your good work, and read, read, read. That's all I can tell you. I'm a mayor, but I'm also a lawyer by trade. So if anybody has an interest in going to law school one day, you can join my Zoom sessions, and I'm happy to talk to you privately if that could be of help too.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye. Pleasure.
All right, so you're going to decide based on capital.
Great.
So when you know the volcanoes erupt underwater, you get these stripes that form under the on the seafloor, and we modeled them.
Dr. Nabel,
From the ocean floor. Yeah, hi.
I'm so sorry to interrupt the learning, but we wanted just to walk through. I'm with the mayor of Englewood here, Mayor Michael Wilds. Thank
Hi,
you
everybody.
for joining us today.
Hello. How's everybody today? Good. Yeah. Everybody looks like a burglar, right? Yeah. So nice to be here. Thank you, Dr. Beck.
Absolutely.
And Professor, for
Welcome.
bringing me back to some
science, right?
science and some memories. And we're all living science as Mother Nature tests our metals. So just be safe, everybody. And if you want to get involved in anything in Englewood, please speak to Dr. Beck. We're trying to get more inclusion, if you would, with the public school and the private schools, and we would like to hear from you as well and your families.
Excellent. Thank
Enjoy.
you.
Keep up the good work.
Thanks for letting us come in, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you.
You're
Sorry.
welcome. It's pleased to see you.
Idea of, if there is a short list of the biggest problems we're facing locally.
Right.
Sometimes sharing those problem challenges with the students to see and give them
More creative ways of
and we go through a whole design thinking process as part of our instruction, and
Beautiful promenade.
yeah, allowing students to tackle some of those real issues in most authentic ways. We found that amazing things will happen if we set those conditions and watch what they can do.
They think out of the box.
Completely. All right.
Okay, let's play the other one again. For the real symphony finale number 5. Hello.
Hi there.
Hi.
We're sorry to interrupt. We're just doing a walkthrough. We're so happy and honored to have our mayor of Englewood with us today, Mayor Michael Wilds.
Hi, everybody. Nice to meet everyone. Fine, you did?
Yeah.
What's your name? Oh, that's right. Hi, Max. How are you?
Beethoven's Fifth Symphony,
Oh, wonderful.
but not dun 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 dun. The last movement.
The last
The
movement.
one nobody knows. That's what we're playing right now. So just go ahead and. So we are all wind players, wind and percussion here, and the wind players can't play outside, can't play indoors at the moment because of COVID. So luckily, everyone here is quite proficient. This is 8th grade. So we're visualizing our music so that when we can play it, when it's a nice day and you can be outside, they're going to nail it. So that's
beautiful.
what we're doing.
Wonderful. And as we see, again, as I say, Mother Nature testing us, it's important for us to respond so strongly and with all the other senses that we have. I had a grandmother who could play the piano by sound. She was never trained, and she could see the notes. She could see the notes being played, and then was able to hit the keys. So all you had to do is sing a song to her, and she was able to do it. So don't think that these skills won't help you later on in life outside of music too.
That's exactly what we were discussing. We were discussing visualization, how important it is, and how it's used for so many other applications. And it's just like a power tool that so many people don't really use.
I have clients. I'm an immigration lawyer by trade, and I have clients who have disabilities, and they've compensated in other senses because of the limitations. So it may seem awkward, but it is a skill that you'll always remember happened here. So thank you for showing it to me.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. So we're in 3 separate buildings. We have an early childhood, which is a children's house.
I started there because
Yeah.
I parked in the wrong place.
Little schools are elementary, and this is our middle. So if we wanted to get more classes, we would walk
That's
down.
not necessary.
Okay.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this campus. You know, stunning. Are there assemblies out here that you have?
We do. We have everything's out here from recess time. We allow kids to eat lunch out here, weather permitting. Gatherings. The last day before break was one big community hug, if you will, as we sang the
really?
apple tree song, our school song.
So nice.
But we do plenty out here for community
Well, if
building
you'd like
as well.
us to host something here, we raise a flag for Pride Month in June. We do all kinds of things to memorialize our veterans and find something that you think would be appropriate,
be
and I'm
great.
happy to move or shift some of the presents here so the kids can participate. Sometimes it's hard to bring the children and the parents on weekends
Right.
to our monument or other place, but we can create events here
Oh,
too.
that would be great. We would love that.
It's got a story
We'd
and
love that.
history, you know? So there you have it. Tell us about your project-based learning initiative.
Yeah, so we're really trying to tap into what we know, what research says about best practices in teaching and learning. And what we're finding is we're able to take all the content and skills, the reading, writing, arithmetic that you and I probably experienced in perhaps a more traditional way, and bring it to life by having it be even more student-centered. So that includes some choice and voice. And we're all learning these skills, but how you might go about acquiring them, students have a little more choice in that. Having the work be, as I was saying, more authentic. So when I'm asking you as the mayor, what problems are you working on right now?
Right.
Inevitably, those problems are going to involve research skills, writing skills, reading skills, data, statistics, the math skills, the science behind it. And so
And so the students then start processing the historic event by who is recording it.
Exactly, and it becomes connected. So instead of bells going off and math is only math, forget about it once you leave there until tomorrow, and science is science, we're trying to make everything more integrated as the world is. So when we do that, engagement goes way up, deep learning really occurs, it becomes kind of sticky, we'd like to say. In that when you ask them why they're learning it, the response won't be, well, it's on Friday's test, or my teacher said so. It's because this matters. These are real problems that we're trying to face.
So for the audience watching this, I had that opportunity, and you may not have felt it, but I did, to walk into one room where the lights are down and an audio is being transmitted through a amplifier, and the visual is a moving visual, to percussionists that are without their instruments but are looking in a visual experience, and to people who are reading in a more traditional venue, and so forth. So
That's right.
all of this is going on at the same time. It's a three-dimensional look at not only what they're learning, but how it got there.
That's right. That's right. There's a new. Do you want to do a new view example
Sure, I can
of
talk a little
project-based
bit
learning?
about our partnership with NewView. NewView is a school out of Cambridge, and they really use design education as a model. So they're looking at the best practices in project-based learning, but also in teaching about critical thinking and problem solving. And so we've partnered with them, so now we have a global network of educators working together with us to build studio experiences doing problem solving like what you just described. Currently, our students are looking at cyborg evolution. and wondering about the evolution of the human body through electronics, creating more accessibility, solving real world problems through technology. And they're prototyping those, they're going through the iterative design process. And very, very importantly, they have authentic audiences for their work because they're
Right.
doing real work that's relevant for now or the near future.
Well, the governing body has many needs in the city of Englewood, and we also have storied challenges. So to the extent that the children would like to get involved, we'll come up maybe with an essay contest, and I'll try to bring it maybe to some of the other schools.
Wonderful.
In helping us solve the city's challenges,
Absolutely.
the snapshot in time that we're in.
That's great.
So
Thank you so much.
I'm going to sign off now to the public. I want to thank everybody for joining us. How can somebody get in touch with the school if they're interested?
Please reach out, find us at elisabethmorrow.org. And my personal email is mbeck@elisabethmorrow.org. If you're interested in middle school in this case, how can they find you, Lenny?
eSedarius at elisabethmorrow.org. Everything's on the website.
Thank you. Keep learning and learn more about the city of Englewood. Go to our website, watch our city council meetings, and please, please be safe in these challenging times. Thank you.
Thank you.